In 1768, a single beam of light shone from a red and white tent, cutting through the darkness that weighed upon the people of Britain, exhausted by daily labor and crushed beneath the burden of taxes. The Industrial Revolution had brought explosive growth to Britain's cities. People dressed in fine clothes strolled past beautiful shops, and it seemed that anyone could find work and build a prosperous life simply by coming to town. Dreaming of such promises, rural families abandoned their homes, their villages, their lives, and set off for the city. But what awaited them was not prosperity, but grueling, repetitive labor, endless taxes that stole any wealth they created, and overcrowded slums filled with fellow migrants and war-weary soldiers. To these weary souls, Philip Astley offered wonder and thrill, in exchange for the price of a ticket, through the horse-riding skills he had honed on the battlefield and his imaginative new performances. Astley was the man who built the world's first modern circus. At first, it was simple: leaping through hoops on horseback, standing on a galloping horse, or balancing across two steeds that drifted farther and farther apart. But the crowds were enthralled. One by one, more came. He added clowns, saber duels, mock battles, and acrobats, children and tumblers who spun and flipped across the ring. Eventually, it became a grand spectacle: horses charging in rhythm with soaring music, flames erupting, acrobats and animals flying through the air in intricate dance, and clowns tumbling from horseback to roaring laughter. But one must not forget, this was an age with no concept of safety. Performers, sometimes children, were injured, even killed in accidents. Those who fell mid-performance were quickly carried backstage, but the show never stopped. And those who followed Astley would go on to create a darker legacy: animal abuse and the exploitation of people with physical differences as public spectacles. Though he has his critics, Astley gave joy to those crushed by daily despair. He fed children who worked all day only to still go hungry. He gave jobs and dignity to people who had been hidden away, locked in institutions, or pushed into the corners of society and forgotten. To those enduring fear and suffering, he offered wonder, color, and escape. To the outcasts, he gave a role and a place to belong. He planted a single, blooming flower in the gloomy, gray streets of London.